up, TikTok? I got the people coming through on TikTok. See, I like fucking TikTok. Alright, yeah. We live streaming on YouTube and Twitch, TikTok, and everything real quick. About to just chill, watch some videos. You know, same old shit, different toilet. We're gonna live react to some videos. Play some Battlefield 2042. Talk shit, swallow spit, you know what I'm saying? Some more of it. You did. But hope everybody weekend was good because we're going back to work. Everybody going back to their normal weekly lives. Whatever that is for you. Yeah. What up though? It's Sunday afternoon. I think the Warriors game about to come on. Actually, I'm about to turn it on. Matter of fact, I almost forgot. Hey Google, what's the score in the Warriors game? Oh, it's not. That's talking about last Thursday. Hold on. Let me get my other phone. That's not what I'm talking about. Google, who playing right now? Oh, at 12:30. Yeah, the Kings about to play right now. Yeah. What channel? You know, say. Hold on, give me a second. I'm about to turn on the game. I don't know if it's against the rules on TikTok to show the game, but I'll show it anyway. Because I know it's against the rules on on YouTube and shit, so I already know it's against the rules. So I'm gonna turn the TV on real quick. If y'all ain't got one of these Google, what do they call these things? Google Chromecast thing, get one. It's the best way to use the internet. It's cheap too. It's either ESPN, I think it's on ESPN, it's like ESPN ABC or something like that. But yeah though, man. Got a piece of lint, man. What the fuck? I'm about to get a black sweater. On me, I'm about to get a black sweater, man. Uh-oh, there we go. Alright, the Kings about to come on. They got Jalen Rose talking pregame. We in the office, you know. It's a Sunday. We still working. You know, we ain't done yet. So, what's everybody doing? Let's see. Anybody chatting? I got the Twitch chat going and the YouTube chat too. So you know, I see my little green screen thing effect is gonna be messed up. Let me turn the brightness of the TV down. How about that? Try to actually. I'm not finna do that shit, bro. Well, I'm finna do that. The Kings game, but at least I know it's on, so I'll watch it in a second when it starts. I'll turn it back on in a second. Because the TV is so bright that it starts messing up the camera or whatever. You know how it is, light refraction, stuff like that. Maybe you don't know, I don't know. Alright, let's get into the first video. I think it's on the whatever channel. We finna see what the first video got going, man. Let's see what they got. See what they're talking about.
Let's speak a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women?
Let's speak
a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more
I already know where this is going.
Let's speak a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Let's start over here with
Definitely women. What's good? What's good? What you doing? What you doing? Man, I'm streaming. What's good? How you doing? I'm over here live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. It's like a tricast, a multicast. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, casting on multiple platforms at one time. TikTok is just one of them. I'm over here about to play some Battlefield. You want to see? About to play some Battlefield. Using OBS a little bit, you know. Some more of it, man. Just chilling. That's what I like to do on a Sunday. Watching the videos that I would normally probably watch anyway. Yeah, and I'm about to play some Battlefield 2042. To me, it's the most fun I've been having all year on video games. So I've been sticking with it. But yeah, I usually play 2K, but 2K is kind of bad this year.
Let's speak a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Let's start over here with you. Actually, let's start with...
Oh yeah, also I'm watching a video right now. The dude talking about standards and who has higher standards, men or women or whatever. So.
Let's speak a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Let's start over here with you.
Oh my bad.
Actually,
more unrealistic standards. Who has more unrealistic standards, men or women?
Let's speak a bit about standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Let's start over here with you. Actually, let's start with Brandon.
Damn.
No, wait. Let's do the girls, then we'll do Brandon. Go ahead.
I want to do Brandon.
I don't want
I kind of want to hear what
Brandon.
he has to say.
Huh?
I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
Actually, we can on this
A
one.
lot of people want to hear what I got to say.
A lot of people want to do Brandon.
First and foremost, right? Everybody's talking about this fake artificial world of, communicating via your cell phone, your laptop, whatever. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fucking fake. There's real people on there posting stuff. They may have actually went to a place and took the picture, but in general, anybody can fake a life they're having online.
Oh, yeah.
So to sit down and have a real conversation.
Heck yeah, he's right about that. But nah, yeah, Ace Combat, that used to be a cool game. I used to love playing that game back in the day. That game has come a long way. It's been around for a long time. I remember going to the arcade back in the day when I used to come to Vegas and get in that, the real arcade version and play that shit. It's been $1 to play that one, to sit down in it, But yeah, Ace Combat is legit. It's a legendary game. But yeah, women are crazy, and anybody can live a fake life on the internet. This guy's talking about on this video.
Conversation about real values and real things that people are interested in or not interested in, going off a demographic of fake, an artificial world that people can create and make whatever they want, does no one justice. And you're never going to find an answer, and that's why you go around and around in circles over it, because there's no real way to get any kind of justice out of being real from a fake platform. Some people are real about their shit, but 90% of the people are fake as you know what I'm saying? And that for me is a turnoff. It's a turnoff. It's not real. I'm not interested in it.
Fucking with it.
You know what I'm saying? And there's people dropping chats. I'm sorry, but I had to read a couple of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it for me, man. I mean, when it comes down to social media, it's fake. I don't take it serious.
It's fake.
When I came out of prison and people were texting me, man, don't text me. I don't like that. I don't know what you mean by that. Are you serious, or was that an insult? Was there a smirk behind it? So for a lot of people and people that take life, serious, but not so much themselves, that's a hindrance. You know what I mean? And
different perspective.
Yeah, there you go, Jerry Arctic. Fake, fake, fake. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect realness out of something that's fake, and something that's a platform where everybody can go and just shit and make whatever they.
Oh yeah, exactly. Same thing on Battlefield. That's why I like the one thing in Battlefield that I envy the most is people that can fly. It's like I was telling myself last week that I'm gonna try to study and just practice and just learn how to fly, because flying is so cool in Battlefield. I just be sitting watching YouTube videos sometimes of people flying, because there are some aces out there, but majority of the time people just crash in them motherfuckers, try to get 1 or 2 kills and get out of there.
They want to be true and lie about who they are and lie about where they're at, and you're gonna get the majority of that on social media. So to try to pull realness out of that, wasting your time.
Are you talking about dating apps or what?
100%. Dating apps, the majority of social media. I personally follow Sydney. I like her posts. I think they're very authentic. I think they're real. I don't think she's putting too much on her posts and stuff like that. And that's why.
I just don't know how to edit. I'm not a technology person. I can't edit for shit. So
Well,
thank you.
personally, I'm glad that you don't, because if you did do stuff like that, I probably wouldn't follow, because I'd see right through it, like, oh, she's just being like every other girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
But I don't see that, particularly from her posts. So don't expect something real out of a platform that's fake.
Word.
Not that everyone that's on there is fake.
That's
I'm
funny.
on there, but the majority, anyone can lie about it, and who's gonna know?
Not the,
You know, so
it's like I'm on there too.
Yeah, Sydney's a real one. She's been on the show 4 times.
Thickney's a real one.
All right.
Thick knees.
Let's not
Hey,
make that.
Yo, chat. Can we get just thick knees in the chat?
No, that's all right.
What you playing Ace Combat on PC?
I want to see the chat spam thick knee. Okay. So just going back to the question. So who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women?
I mean, I know for myself, I have pretty unrealistic standards just because I
PS5,
saw my
heck
parents'
yeah.
relationship and it was
Actually, I'm gonna pull it up right now on YouTube. Let's see. I haven't seen that game in a long time. Go to PS5. Go to show the stream, you know, on YouTube what I'm watching. I don't want to play no music though. Ooh, they got YouTube videos. Baby. Hold on.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble.
Oh, it does
Get those
look
birds in
good.
the Sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming.
I don't know what game engine it is, but it looks nice. I haven't seen it in so long. It's Ace Combat 7. Yeah, that's the one. 4K HDR they showing. Somebody uploaded it a year ago. It got 2.3 million views.
Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron, head to runway. Column squadron,
Let me see.
H2.
Oh yeah, that seems
Trigger,
peaceful.
switch your radar. See if you can locate the
I don't know if you played the new what is that game called? The one Harry Potter. When you get a broom, it's so fun to fly and peaceful. But this seems peaceful too. Just flying around. Well, I mean, up until you use your rockets and start blowing shit up. You know what I mean? It seems pretty peaceful.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
I wonder if I can get this on Xbox. Can I get this on Xbox? So
That's
it's probably
your
on a
shabby
PC.
bitch, too.
I mean,
You still got a long way
PS5.
to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers.
Damn, that shit looks tight.
We're almost out of special weaponry.
I haven't seen this game in so long.
H2, Fox 3.
ADF gameplay? Hold on.
Fox 2.
Damn. Man, you making me want to buy this game now. The afterburners and all that. Aviation is cool. I was studying that shit last week, learning about balances and balancing. Yeah.
Stall warning.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Stall
cool.
warning.
Because I like buying everything on Xbox. It's just.
Fox 2. Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
Wow, that's cool. Ace Combat 7. I haven't seen it in so many years. Probably. I don't even want to guess which one I used to play at the arcade and stuff. Yeah, flying is funny. If you can go like this. This is how they balance plane. Basically, this is how a plane is made. It's easier to do with a pencil, but once you find the zero gravity, then you use thrust because all the four forces are acting at the same. You know what I mean? At the same time.
Stall warning.
That's why, yeah.
Stall warning.
Flying is crazy. It doesn't take much to fly. You don't need much thrust. Because once you balance the plane
One remaining.
on its zero G axis, it doesn't take much to get it off the ground. It's similar to this, basically.
Hesitating for a split second could be the
Ah.
death.
Oh yeah, but this is a pen. If you had a pencil, it would be.
Stall warning.
I bet you do. If you're sitting here playing this game, I'm pretty sure. Like, I just learned that last week because I was like looking at ship balances and how everything in life has to be balanced. But yeah, aviation is cool. And the government is funny because they said the Wright brothers invented it and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into all that, but you know.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I don't know. I don't believe the official story. That's cool. You can shoot the water.
Looks like he's got what it takes.
Look at how flat that horizon is, everybody.
It's just one sortie.
Video game designer, special effects.
One piece you hear.
Like everybody knows. That's pretty tight. Hey, you shooting missiles at the island? Hold on, you said ADF? Let me see.
What's the deal with all the drones?
It's Combat 7, and you said ADF, right? Hey, what's ADF short for? I'm naive of this fact. Or this terminology. Oh, there we go. What is this? Oh, Advanced Dominance Fighters. Okay. That dog fighting and shit, hell yeah. And this game seems cool. About to make me spend some money, man. Jesus Christ.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
I haven't went to see a movie in a long time, but the last time I went to see a movie was Top Gun. I was like, you know, we got loudspeakers here and stuff, but I was like, I want to go to the movie to see Top Gun. East Combat 7, yeah. Like I said, in Battlefield, you be shooting people, and next thing you know, a jet comes and kills you. Yeah, even in Battlefield, they got drones too. They're so small and hard to shoot. Very difficult. Annoying, definitely, to say the least. I think I got my mic good on YouTube and shit now.
Really,
so.
really bad.
If
And I've
anybody's
just
watching
based
the
my
stream on
standards off
YouTube
of
or
that.
Twitch,
So I know
let
they're
me know if I sound
very,
alright.
very high and much higher
I
than
had
the
to turn it
people
down a
I've
little bit.
talked to.
I think it was peaking.
But I think overall, like, I don't know, women tend to have
Peaking,
higher
reeking, nah, it's
standards,
Okay.
which, I mean, I kind of like that because guys kind of suck.
What?
And, like,
You're gonna have to.
fine. You said guys kind of suck. Two Gun Maverick was good, but unrealistic. Top Gun Maverick, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I just liked it for the nostalgia and stuff because I grew up watching those type of movies and that era of movies. But I don't know. I felt like that they wasted a lot of time showing us training and how they're gonna do it instead of just doing it. You know what I mean? Like in heist movies, they do that a lot. When they're like gonna rob a bank or a casino, they're like, "All right, this is what we're gonna do," and then they spend a half an hour talking about the next half hour of the movie, which is kind of, I don't know. Because then when the next part of the movie comes, you're like, okay, well, I've seen this part already because you just talked about it for 30 minutes already. You know what I mean? But it was good overall. The effects and the nostalgia was there with the old actors coming back and stuff. Val Kilmer, ex-Batman. Any Batman characters are cool, so if you ever play Batman, you're cool to me. Man, I was looking at some planes the other day. Let me see if you know about this plane. I was just talking to my dad about it. I sent it to him. Hold on. It's like this new jet, you know, because I remember when the hovercrafts were a thing. Oh, it's a F-35B. Have you heard of the F-35B? I don't think it's in the video game. It probably isn't in Ace Combat 7, but check out the F-35B. I was showing that to my dad the other day. It's super cool. Yeah, it's like a hovercraft. It's like their top of the line shit right now. I mean, I guess generally speaking or relatively speaking, because, you know, by the time we see it, it's already old by then. You know what I mean? What's good? What's good? What's good, bro? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, nah. I'm chilling, man. Like I was saying to the other homie over there, I'm just over here streaming on multiple platforms and shit. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a bomber, definitely. Like, there's some YouTube videos you can watch, bro, and it tells you all the new technology in it, the paint and all that. Yeah, I'm about to play. I'm playing. I mean, actually, I haven't even started the game yet. I started the stream up like 25 minutes ago, and I've been just trying to watch this little video. Me and him chatting it up about Jets and Ace Combat 7. And yeah, in a second though, I'm finna start playing Battlefield. But it's tough on the weekends, man. There'd be so many sweat on the motherfucking game trying to kill me every time I peek my head out. So I'm about to play, but you know, I'm taking my time. I'm about to ease into it. And then shit, matter of fact, I almost forgot. Oh, I forgot the TV didn't cut off. Hold on. The Warriors game is on too, so let's check that out real quick. Let's see what the Warriors is talking about. Yeah, Battlefield my favorite game for now. Tell 2K get their act together. I don't even know if 2K is even gonna be able to come back, man. Mike Wang is tearing up the game. He got the game looking like NBA Live right now. Yeah, the engine definitely goes vertical down, and then it takes off with like the shortest runway. It's like I said, it's super cool shit. Uh-oh, the Warriors down by 1 point. It's 14-15 Sacramento with, oh, Jordan Poole just hit the 3 though. So now they up by 2 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They got to win this game. They can't afford to go, what, 3-1. Uh-oh. The Kings hit them back with a 3. The Kings went back up 1. Hold on, can y'all see? I got the TV over there, too. Yeah. Yeah. I got cameras and shit over here, too, but TV. President of Basketball Operations? Who is that? All right, anyway. Let's see, what beats? I got some beats I made. Let's play some beats I made. I know, right? All right, let me check it out. Let me see which one you're talking about. SU75. Oh shit, is that the new one? The Checkmate? I thought you were joking, but that is what the name is. That's tight. Yeah, man, I should have signed up to the army or something when I was younger. Fuck, I missed out. I was playing in the streets and shit.
No.
Should have definitely signed up. Oh yeah, they talking about Russia right here.
Rostec, a state-owned holding conglomerate that specializes in investment in defense and high-tech industries, ran an aggressive advertising campaign.
I want to see the jet.
Several
They probably ain't got
glass
much
cockpit,
video
and
of
two
it.
15-inch main LCD displays. Meanwhile, the jet fighter's electronic infrastructure is apparently made out of the principle of the
6th-gen.
open architecture and makes use of Matryoshka-style diagnostic systems that are mostly on board. And in addition to the unmanned and two-seat variants, it's rumored that a carrier-based version is also under Sukhoi's consideration. An
Man,
actual
you up
stealth
on
fighter.
game on your Air Force shit.
The prospective fighter was built to compete directly with the United States F-35 Lightning II fighter, a new Chinese fighter, and other similar designs. As stated by the head of Rostec Corporation, Sergei Chernysov,
Yeah.
the new plane is expected to cost $30 million, becoming a low-cost option for
Yeah, I
a
was
stealth
just kicking
fighter
it with my
that is
cousin
otherwise quite
yesterday. He
expensive.
used to be in the Air Force. He
As
used to
such,
work on
this new upcoming
these
aircraft
type
is
of
expected to
things.
create a niche market for the combat aircraft industry in the export market, offering a lower-cost alternative to more expensive American and Chinese designs. According to Yuri Borisov, the new fighter will also act as a significant export to other countries, expressing hope that the Checkmate will be sold to Argentina, Vietnam,
trying to sell the
India,
Checkmate
and
to
several African
Argentina.
nations, with foreign customers expected to order at least 300 of them over the next decade and a half.
Right. Oh, shit.
The jet has also been pitched for export to Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, and
They
several
finna
Latin
sell it to
American
everybody.
nations. Borisov also hinted that another foreign customer has already expressed a strong interest in the new unmanned jet after spotting it at the air show.
The
Although sales of warplanes have
Warlord.
accounted
You
for
ever
most
seen
of
that
Russian
movie
weapons exports,
Warlord with
other Sukhoi
Nicolas
models have
Cage?
faced growing competition over the years.
That movie's good. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out, man. He don't sell jets and stuff, but I mean, he was selling, war missiles and guns and shit, and that's what they're talking about in this video. I guess Russia's gonna sell that airplane to whoever wants to buy it.
In global
Yeah. Yeah, Warlord with Nicolas Cage. But yeah, they do a lot of drone flights out of Vegas, out here, out of Nellis Air Force Base too. I mean, I've never personally seen it or whatever, but I hear a lot about it from all the people that frequent that facility. You know what I mean? But yeah, they fly a lot of drones out of here with controllers like this. That's funny. Yeah, Warlord is a good movie about like how other countries get, their ammunitions and different types of war artillery and the shit that goes boom. What a hypersonic missile is? Nah. I mean, I'm assuming that it's a missile that goes very fast.
markets.
You know what I mean? I know what hypersonic bullets are. They go really fast. Or supersonic bullets, I mean. Uh-oh, Curry for 3. Oh. They up by 8 right now. Mach 5 to 25. Oh, that's what that is. Hypersonic missiles. Yeah. That's crazy. And it's like fortitude to achieve destruction. Man will not give up. All right, man. Let me see this video. Let me post
Qualify
the rest of this shit.
that statement. What do you mean, guys kind of suck?
The last
You said guys kind of suck.
few guys I've talked to, the last one in particular, I really am having some stuff with him. I really don't. Yes. He led me on for 4 or 5 months and was saying, "Oh, I want a relationship with you. You're so amazing." And his parents came into town to meet me, and so did his grandparents. And then 3 days after that, he ghosted me for a week, and then told me he called.
I mean, we good at espionage. Russia is too, don't get me wrong, but we're good at it too. So I'm pretty sure if they got good missiles, we done, you know what I mean? Did some CIA shit and destabilization tactics to fuck up them or some kind of, you know how this country works. It's all about the hidden hand. But honestly, I feel too that all the countries work together. So there's really no fear to be had. But the fact that fear is being portrayed and professed is the more important thing. You know what I mean? Just to keep people scared is more important than anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fast. Like I said, if a motherfucker pull the trigger on you with that, it's over. They say nuclear bombs are made out of hydrogen and shit, right? Hydrogen bombs and all that shit. Atom bombs. Pretty crazy. But yeah, I feel like it's just the world stage. We'll be fine. Shit does happen. But at this point in history, I mean, can you even believe anything you see anymore? With AI generated video? Especially that they know the mistakes with the fingers. There's too many fingers sometimes. There's just mistakes and they're getting better at it and it's in its infancy right now. Soon we won't be able to believe anything we see. The news organizations for 2-3 years told us that COVID was real. And then, it wasn't, necessarily what they were telling us the whole time. So we can't trust the media. We can't trust the officials. We can't, you know what I mean? So I think it's just a big fear tactic because we need the government if we're scared. You know, we need them. But yeah, exactly. Like nuclear war, I think that's like nobody wins if that happens. You know what I mean? Even if it's possible to even do that, it would probably be more of like intellectual wars now, cyber wars, EMPs, and destabilizing tactics with the CIA. Like I said, taking out leaders and implanting your own leaders and stuff like that. Like that's what we good at. I mean, America, like I said, has a lot of history that we don't know about, like eugenics and stuff. The eugenics history of America preceded like all the weird stuff that was happening in Germany. We just frowned upon that and took, you know, made them account for it. But nobody has made America account for child labor and, eugenics and uh, making different races because we did that in America too. So like it's a weird place to be in. And for me, I just put my faith in, religion and stuff like that. I'm not really that religious, but spiritual, I guess you could say. Yeah, nuclear tip, that's fucked up. Probably a bioweapon, hell yeah. A skin will crawl off. I think that World War III has already been going on. It has been ongoing. I don't think that Cold War ever ended really. And just in general, we've always, you always go to work and spy on them, and we all, and they always spy on us. It's just part of the game. Because even though we all work together, like the Antarctic Treaty, that most people don't even know about the Antarctic Treaty. There's a treaty with all the countries that say that we don't like each other, but there's a treaty that we don't go to Antarctica together or without each other, or you know what I mean? Nobody can build in Antarctica. So we're warring with each other, but at the same time we have a treaty together that nobody, you know. So like I said, it's just I think the people in power are trying to make us think that we are at odds with each other. Because generally, I don't have any problem with anybody in North Korea. I don't even know anybody. The general public, we don't have the problem. It's the government that's telling us we don't like them or they're bad and shit like that. Propaganda, it's been around since Walt Disney started helping the government propagandizing cartoons and shit. So yeah, I mean, but the thing is, the world is never gonna be in peace. I don't think because the nature of the world. If you look at the world, it's always, you know, it's a dog eat dog world. If you go out in the African desert and spend the night in the dark and watch how the world acts, if you're weak, you get killed by the strong. That's how the world is. You know what I mean? As humans, we try to rationalize the world and make it something that it's not, but it's barbaric. What? I got removed. That's crazy. TikTok didn't like that. I'm gonna appeal it. Why'd they remove me? They're always tripping. I'm literally having a normal conversation and they ban me on TikTok. I'm telling you, TikTok is one of the craziest places to stream on. They want you to not have an opinion about anything. Weird. He said, what happened? TikTok banned me for like, I don't know, I guess speaking my mind. They didn't like what I had to say. I don't think I broke any rules, but yeah. I had to make an appeal. This platform. All right, anyways, let's go finish the video.
Called me and told me he didn't want a relationship, and then I found out through one of his best friends that he was f***ing his ex.
What was this after he ended things with you, so to speak, or before?
Before.
But before, had you guys had a conversation about being monogamous and
Yeah.
exclusive?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were like, yeah, we're not in a relationship. Like, I'm not f***ing anyone else. You're not f***ing anyone else. We want to keep it that way.
And that was
Damn,
overt
man.
communication.
Yeah.
You guys had that conversation.
TikTok said,
Okay.
fuck you.
So that was the last guy. Then you said there was a couple more that.
They're making
Yeah,
Draymond
they
shoot
were,
today.
they just cheated on me a bunch. And
Okay.
I mean, that was kind of, I like to say it's my fault because I kind of, I guess, let them do that. I stayed with them after they did that and was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Just like, if you're going to do it, like, please, like, tell me if you do. Because I kept on finding out through other people and I didn't f with that.
That's a yikes.
I know.
That's a yikes. Okay. Could it be possible that it's happened to be the guys that you've just, I mean, those are the guys you've chosen.
Oh, no, I go for assholes. I've noticed that. That's a pattern. I go for assholes
Should we ask
on
the question?
accident.
Should we ask the golden question,
Right.
Brian?
Go for it. Go for
What's
it.
the golden question?
Why is it for the majority of girls, why is it that when you treat girls like dirt, they stick to you like mud?
They feel like they can't do better.
So why you treat girls like dirt, they stick to you like mud. That's funny.
I mean, you just admitted, though, that you go
Not that I
for-
agree with that, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Well, I mean, I feel like personally, like when they like tear you down enough,
Dang.
like you genuinely feel like you can't get out and you can't do better, so you stay and you handle it because you're like, oh well, like no one else will put up with me like that.
But you're also attracted to guys who are like that from
Yeah.
the jump, too.
It's scary.
So it's not
I don't
like,
know why.
Right?
so okay, you said all of them were assholes.
No. Yeah. That's
were
like a
were they
blank.
exciting?
They were just very, very charming at first. Like
Okay.
way too
Assholes.
charming, and I didn't see through it. I really
Okay, too
should've.
charming. What else? What other traits?
Um,
Were they good looking or
yes, very.
very good looking?
Actually, the short dude I was talking about earlier is one of them.
Okay, he's a Chad.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Short king Chad.
He's an asshole.
Short king.
But
Okay.
That's funny.
yeah, they're really charming.
Dickmatized? Dickmatized too?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like super charming, and they're like exactly like you. Like their
What?
personality.
Like me?
No. Like
That's
Wait,
funny.
what? Hold
Like,
on.
if
You
I'm
did
talking-
just say like me, right?
no, like me.
Wait,
like
but you said like you. Are you talking about me?
no, me. Like okay, if you're talking
They
to
flatter
dude,
you down and tell you what you want to hear, mirror
Yeah.
your
Oh,
actions,
okay.
compliment you by
Like, yeah.
behaving like you. Yeah.
Okay.
no, not you.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a term for when men treat the women so small, like what Sydney was saying, and they stick around. It's called gaslighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Gaslighting.
women also stick
Stockholm
around when men
syndrome.
treat them nicely too.
You really
saying.
you just play.
I think a
devil's
lot of
advocate,
girls that
don't you?
they have a big
Back and
ego
forth.
like that. They like the challenge because most guys simp for them. New word
Yep.
in my vocabulary, that in cap. They kind of just bow down to their shit. But someone who kind of really treats them off because no one else gives them any kind of challenge, they kind of welcome that. Like, ooh, really? Like, okay, like I gotta get over on this guy because he's treating me
Yeah.
differently, like dirt. Then all these other
I'll be
guys
back.
just bow down to my shit.
Right.
It's just
So
temporary.
there's
Setback
there's
or
a
major
character flaw
comeback.
from the gate. So to try to pull reason out of something that's flawed from the gate, you're going to go in circles. It's insanity.
And sometimes it's just that beautiful dance between like the cat and mouse as well.
Especially when you're younger or dealing with a younger vibe. Yeah, it's the life is caution to the wind.
Come to
Whatever.
you people too.
So, but
On
ego
YouTube.
is the base of a personality that thrives off that. Ooh, is that a challenge? Is it? So you're saying I'm not all that? Like, let me prove you wrong. Let me make you behave the way these other 10 guys
Right.
behaved by the time I was done with them. And when you don't break and you, man, fuck you, or you just not,
And that is
They-
desire. That's what creates desire.
That's toxic.
it's one ego banter after another, and you're never going to come to a healthy relationship with that being In my opinion, you're not.
Okay.
You know?
So you're saying when it's like really bad, you're treating them really bad.
Definition
not
of
just- yeah,
toxic. The
yeah.
sex may be great, right? But if you
Yeah,
guys try to
that's
sit
all
down
they
and have
care
a
about.
conversation, a decent dialogue, you know, having dinner or with friends, there's
None of
always an
that shit gonna
argument.
work.
One person's
Oh, wow,
belittling
that's
the other
unhealthy.
one.
Yeah.
It all comes from that who's got
Yeah.
the power. Whoever, it was in a movie, right? In any relationship, it's sad, but it's true. Whoever cares less has the most power
Wow.
in a
Yeah.
relationship. Whoever's the one that's like, well, fuck you more than the other one, they have the power.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of that, treat them like dirt, they stick to you like mud, especially if they're insecure or they've had a couple relationships where they got cheated on. And they're, well, what did I do? How did I fuck up? They're not going to say that, but that's how they feel, and their actions towards that person they're with, they're playing that game with, is going to reflect on how they've been hurt, how they've been.
Yeah. I
Offended.
agree that.
There's also definitely like Brandon, like
would just
I don't know if you've ever had an instance where like maybe a girl's been acting up, let's say, and you check her, and then she's like turned on, like she becomes more attracted to you when you check her, and sometimes they'll do that intentionally to f***ing test you.
Girls do that.
100%. 100%.
But it's like, to me, that's like you want to be put in your place.
Subconsciously, women. Okay, so way back in the day, and not that I'm
It's hot.
campaigning for it.
Turned into, I'm sorry.
It turned into
Cavemen.
hate sex.
Sorry,
Can you
I
guys-
had to say it.
Can you
Hold on.
guys just be well-adjusted
Back
human
to the
beings?
caveman day. Back to the caveman days. What did they do? They took the woman, beat her over the head with the club, drug her in the
Damn.
cave. I texted you about this. Right?
Goddamn.
They drug her in the cave,
Damn.
made her his. Not that that's where she's supposed to be or where it needs to be, but genetically, women have a programming in their mind where they're expected at some point to be dominated, whether it's in the bedroom, being slapped, choked, whipped, all that shit, or hey, check. You know what? Don't like verbally check them, maybe not embarrass them or belittle them, but put them in their place. Subconsciously, I feel women desire that. And
He's kinda not wrong. It turned
and if women don't get it
And she
in
said
a
he's kinda
dialogue,
not
in a social
wrong.
dialogue, they're going to get it in the bedroom. They're going to get dominated one way or the other, or they're just not satisfied. Period.
It turned into hate sex.
Caveman
which is
slay.
A1.
Yeah, we're taking it back prehistoric.
No,
I
I'm not.
Who do you think has more, unrealistic standards?
The clips? Hold on now. Where was I at last time?
Who do you think has more, let's speak a bit about
Yeah.
standards, right? Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Who do you think has more, unrealistic standards?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's equal.
Equal. Holy shit. No.
This and you can do that, and I see it, and like she wants to, she's excited about encouraging you to be a better man. You know what I'm saying? And not.
Alright,
Who do you think
yeah,
has
this
more,
one's different. It sounds like the same.
unrealistic standards?
I think it's equal.
Equal? Okay.
Circumstantial.
Yeesh.
All right. So going
Look at
around,
that. That's crazy.
what are your standards and preferences? What does it take for a guy to get you? Just list off some traits, some characteristics.
Can I go last?
No,
Mine's
you-
probably long.
What's that?
Mine's probably long.
Let's start with you then.
Okay. Is it like my type on paper, just like what ticks my boxes?
Sure.
Physically or?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Physically, personality.
The Warriors down by 9 points. 9 minutes to
It's
go.
kind of hard to narrow it down because I guess it
45,
depends on
36,
how I'm meeting
Sacramento.
them. Like if it's a dating app, I think I have more like boxes that need to be ticked, whereas organically, like I think you can kind of vibe with someone a lot easier. I don't think I really have like a certain. I mean, I have standards.
Okay,
She's
come
like,
on,
I
give
don't
us
think
some.
I have
Say more.
standards.
Let's hear.
God, I think a lot of it is. Oh, it sounds. I know it sounds so corny, but like vibes, like they have to keep up. They have to be intellectual. They have to be able to have good chat. They got to be able to talk shit to me. They got to be funny. Like, I think I've.
Is there more?
Well,
Physical
Motherfucker
stuff. Physical
asshole.
stuff.
physical stuff.
Oh, okay.
Do they have to be taller than you?
I'm short, so
How tall are you?
yes, I'm
It's not that difficult,
5'3".
or,
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
that's just an inch below the average female height. So
Yeah.
Is
You're
it
not that-
actually
you're not-
5'4" is the average?
5'4" is the average female height in the U.S.
I'm not that far.
You're close, Sydney. Okay, what else? They gotta be taller than you.
They gotta be taller than me.
Muscles.
Good little bod at least. It doesn't have to be muscles, but like a nice
dad
like
bod?
in shape. Yeah, dad bod, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it just like
Not big.
Okay.
something I'm attracted to. I mean, I'm gonna.
What else?
If I'm gonna be.
Keep going. What else?
Okay.
Here, go. What were the personality traits again?
I think personality, like you gotta be funny. Like
Gotta be funny.
You gotta be funny.
Gotta be funny.
Like
Have to be funny.
You have to be funny.
Are you funny?
I think I'm a fucking hoot, but
You're a hoot.
That's
Okay, that's fine.
So I think you have to think I'm funny because I have a very certain type of humor that.
Okay, so funny. What else? Good vibe. What
good
else?
vibes. Smart.
Smart. Intelligent.
I mean, I've dated dumb guys, but I mean.
Would you date a broke guy?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, like dating and hooking up with is very different. So it's like I've hooked up with dumb guys, but I think dating, like you gotta have a good head on your shoulders. Yeah.
No, man, that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy, what about you? What are your standards and preferences? What do you look for in a guy?
I think it just keeps changing because I've
changing.
been around for
She
so
don't know
long.
what you
But what it is right, what it is right now is probably attitude, because I really like alpha energy, like alpha male energy.
You like alpha males?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of an alpha woman.
Yeah, maybe that's why. And somebody who is really, I guess, ambitious but wants to do good things for the world. And so when I speak of ambition, it doesn't necessarily have to mean currency in money, but just like what they're bringing to the world.
Okay.
And I like what you said about being funny, because we all need to lighten up, let's face it. So it's good to have a laugh with someone.
I like someone that's like my kind of funny, like the kind of funny that only I think is funny, but you will also think it's funny. So,
Okay.
Hard to find that someone.
Sydney, what about you? What are your standards and preferences?
I like gym rats. So I'm in the gym like every day. So I like a big back. I like brown eyes.
Brown eyes.
Brown eyes. I learned that.
Brown
like
eyes.
Brown eyes. I like a big back. I like. Yeah, he has pretty eyes.
Oh.
I like brown eyes.
He does.
Yeah, and so I
like
definitly a guy that can
But
make
you
me laugh.
have you have blue eyes, right?
I have hazel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
They
Got it.
change.
I'm
But
back.
funny and like
I'm
a good
back.
person. Like if he's nice to other people, that's
TikTok
a big thing for
banned me,
me.
but I'm back.
Because I've dated some guys that have not been nice.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Okay.
So they banned me just to let
Jubilee?
me back on. So we about to go back live.
What are your standards and
see what's
preferences? What does a guy need to bring to get you? A pulse?
Yeah, honestly, just a pulse.
So what does a guy need to
I've gone
bring
real
you?
low lately.
Pulse.
Okay. What about you?
You taking anybody?
I don't know. I really like when they're smart and have like a plan for their future.
I got a
and
plan.
Taller than me, and if they like
Stick
cats,
it to the man.
I fucking love cats. I have two.
Oh, fuck
and
that,
if they
no.
don't like cats, I can't be.
My
I just
mom
can't.
said never
breaker.
trust a man that doesn't like cats because he doesn't like things he can't control.
Cats are evil.
If someone doesn't like my
Cats
dog,
are evil.
my dog is my child. If someone doesn't like my dog, it's over.
If someone doesn't like
Hey,
my cat, I
TikTok.
can't be around them.
My
Just
dog is so
took
best
me
friend.
off live.
So men can't
And now I'm
control
back.
you?
I appealed it.
Well, you
I'm
said
back. I
My
wasn't
mom
even
used to tell
talking
me
about nothing.
because men who don't like
To get
cats don't like
banned.
cats because they're not like dogs. Dogs are very like lovable and easy.
But maybe TikTok is just like watching me closely now, because I wasn't even talking about anything that can get me banned. But now I'm back on TikTok. Hey, y'all come follow me on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, because TikTok obviously wants to get me off their platform.
And will love you no matter what. Whereas cats are kind of assholes. I would say, yeah, I'm like a cat. I'll give you
I'm
so much
back,
affection, but it's on my terms, and
So you're like a cat.
a lot like a cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay? All right.
I'm not a fan of cats, but
Would definitely have to say dogs over cats.
100%.
At the end of the day, dogs actually care about a human being. Cats really can care less. As long as you're feeding them and giving them
That's so
attention,
Yep.
they're on it. But a dog
Cats don't
will
care
I saw
know
something
when you're
that's like-
hurting and know when you
They have
you
loyalty.
A
need it.
person will feed and give water and shelter to a dog, and the dog will be like, oh my God, this person feeds me, shelters me, this person is God. You can feed and shelter a cat, and this cat will be like, oh my God, this person feeds and shelters me, I am God.
Also,
that's funny.
If you die in your residence, the cat will eat you.
So will dogs.
I don't know about that.
No, the dog will just kind of be
There's
like
been
sad and
stories
shit.
of dogs eating people.
Can someone lower that purse from? No, the purse. It's behind you, Sydney.
Sorry,
Sydney,
mine.
behind you. Yeah. It's blocking our lovely neon sign. How dare you, Jubilee?
Sorry.
How dare you ruin the decor of the studio?
What's up?
How dare you, sir?
TikTok blocked me.
Deeply hurt and offended.
But if I cry, my dog cuddles with me and just like lays
How
on my
frequently
lap.
do you
I don't even
cry?
remember what I was talking
I
about.
haven't cried in a while.
Apparently they don't like what I was talking about.
So
Yeah.
like a
We was
fortnight
talking
ago?
about Russia, maybe?
Maybe a little more than that.
14 days
No, we was
ago?
talking about
Wait,
the
no,
world
I
stage.
cried when the
That's what
guy
it was.
chose my friend over me.
Yeah, we were talking about the world stage.
So,
and
like,
how there's nothing to worry about. That's all I was saying. That there's nothing to worry about. Nuclear war won't happen. Nothing's gonna happen. It's all just propaganda. And they literally banned my stream just now. It was just me and like probably one other person in there too. So that was even crazy too. But they're definitely for TikTok to have this much time to like watch my stream and try to, fucking censor what I'm saying is like crazy. Like I said, it's just me. I'm not Huey P. Newton. I'm not Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Marcus Garvey. You ain't gotta worry about me, TikTok. But it's crazy that y'all really just suspended my stream for like 5-10 minutes just so y'all can review the video of me talking about that all this stuff is propaganda and COVID-19 is fake and all that stuff. I didn't even really say that, but it's good to know that y'all watching. Oh, maybe because I was talking about destabilizing countries and stuff like that and the CIA and stuff like that. Even though other than the evidence of movies and documented, information from them, I'm just going off what they say. It's not like I'm making it up. This is not fake news here. Shoot, Snowfall, I think, was the most popular show on TV for a while, and it's basically about a CIA agent selling a young black man drugs. So, and that is I guess millions of dollars, multi-million-dollar franchise. But me talking about that everything's propaganda and there's nothing to worry about and just put your faith in God, that gets you banned on TikTok. And TikTok, y'all about to be banned by the United States government. Wouldn't y'all I don't know, wouldn't y'all have any kind of empathy now that y'all in the crosshairs? But now y'all still just banning people frivolously. And I was on y'all side too, TikTok. I still kind of am because I support freedom of speech. And if these platforms aren't going to support freedom of speech as well, then I feel like then they should be banned. It don't matter. Like, we could keep TikTok or we can get rid of it because they won't even let me have my freedom of speech anyway. So with that being said, yeah, if they decide to ban it, that's cool. I'll just move to a different platform because all of them in some form or fashion are trumping on our rights of free speech. Facebook does it, Instagram does it, but I'm live streaming right now on YouTube and Twitch, and whatever I said to get me banned on TikTok, YouTube and Twitch didn't think it was a problem. So these arbitrary cloaked behind the internet get to judge me and what I'm saying, but it's just, yeah, it's not what the Constitution meant by freedom of speech. So, yeah, if you guys are going to censor us like we're Chinese citizens of the Communist Party, then I understand why the government doesn't want y'all around, because y'all doing crazy stuff. But when I'm talking about everything is propaganda, you have nothing to worry about, just put your faith in God, and then they ban me. Like 10 minutes while they rewatch the tape and realize that I didn't say anything wrong. Like I said, I was sitting here streaming, and the next thing you know, it just stopped. And I was like, and one of the kids that was watching the stream was like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "I don't know. I was just talking about the world is just full of propaganda. And we'll be fine. Just put your faith in God and you'll be fine." And they just took me offline. Like TikTok doesn't like God, apparently.
Actually, never.
All right, let me finish watching this video. I'm over here on YouTube live reviewing and reacting to videos and stuff and playing Battlefield. I haven't even actually got to playing Battlefield yet because it's been an eventful day. I'm also watching the Warriors game. It's tied right now, 45 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So yeah, it's a chill day. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know? What y'all got going? Uh-oh. Kick it to the corner. Ooh, he dunked it. Oh, little Gary Payton almost got a dunk. All right, let me get back to this video real quick.
Never mind. But it was like wasn't too bad. It was like a little bit.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Wasn't the worst. But
God damn.
like a really crazy cry, not in a while.
Brandon, what about you? What are your standards and preferences?
The guy
In a woman?
Brandon.
Yeah.
No, in a man.
You know, just one thing I find really attractive if I meet a girl and I get to know her and stuff like that is when she's able to look past, you know, a man's, you know, history and
Right.
you know, whatever he's been through,
When
and
she can
like,
accept your
she starts
past.
to encourage, like, man, you know, you could do this and you can do that, and I see it.
We
and,
look
and, like,
alike.
she wants to. She's excited about encouraging you to be a better man.
Must,
you know what I'm
must
saying?
look-
And not really
let's
just
see, let's
better
check a look.
because she wants you to be hers and be better for her,
Eh.
but she's rightiously
I
excited
don't know.
about
It look
meeting
like you're
you,
holding a guy
and
in
she
the
can
picture.
see that, you know, with the right support,
Other than that,
and
maybe
the right
I can
type
see a
of,
little
you know,
resemblance.
companion.
I got the conquistador facial hair, you know what I mean? So maybe that is what you're referring to.
Companionship, I could be better of a man than I am. That is hot. She's not too wrapped up in herself or too preoccupied with other miscellaneous shit in her life to where
That miscellaneous.
she doesn't really give a shit
That's my
about
son.
what you do or how you
That's
are.
funny.
She's obsessed is different. You don't want someone who's obsessed, but somebody who really cares about, you know,
Yeah, I can't make the picture bigger, so I can barely see it.
behind
but yeah.
every righteous man is a strong woman. That's just
funny.
my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Behind every
He's like, that's my
solid,
son.
all the way around
Chill.
man, there's a righteous
Chill, bro, chill.
woman that like has, you know, because men,
Yeah, I
men
think-
are
I
strong.
think
but
we
men
all-
are
if we
weak
got
too.
this,
we have
we
fragile
all kinda look
egos
the
where
same.
we have our own
Conquistador look.
insecurities, whatever they are, and a woman that dials in on that and really tends to, you know, strengthen you and bring you up. Is that a standard? I think it's hot as fuck. You know, be excited about life. Good standard. Be attractive. Be excited about life. Have ambition.
This
Let's
dude
speak a
is
bit about
coming
standards,
Shooting,
right?
he's a straight shooter. This guy, I don't know who he is. They said his name was Brandon or something. I don't know, but he seems cool. We'll watch a couple more of these videos, and then maybe finally get to playing some Battlefield. I guess.
Who do you think has more unrealistic standards, men or women? Let's start over here.
On commercial.
Actually, let's start with Brandon. No, wait. Let's do the girls, then we'll do Brandon. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I want to do Brandon.
I don't
Oh,
want
no,
Brandon.
that's the same video. Okay, that's the same video. Hold on, let me check this. I've been watching a lot of these videos lately. Oh, okay, so let's start with he dropped some more. Let's just go from here. Fuck it. I don't know. TikTok, man, y'all got to make the rules more clear because whatever y'all tried to ban me for a couple minutes ago, that shit was y'all out of line for that.
A lot of these dudes talk about fertility and
Like, even when I ain't even doing nothing wrong, y'all be on me trying to I'm doing wrong and shit.
looks and stuff. I don't actually think it's that. I think that in the modern world, in the days of old, right, you meet a woman, you get married, you get together, whatever. In the modern world, if I meet a girl who's 33 and single, I know the amount of that's been through her before me is just simply unattractive. I don't care how nice you are, if you're 33 years old, how many men have fun? If I got a 19-year-old girl, I might be your second or third man, right? I'm going to be dude number 29, and all the trauma and
dude number
heartbreak and
29?
bullshit they put you through,
I don't
you're
wanna
trying
be
bring
dude
to
number
my door?
29.
Like, well, my last man cheated, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, why is that my problem? So, if you pick up older women, you have to accept they've been on the carousel longer. They've had more rides, more spins. I don't want that shit. When I see a beautiful young woman, I know that she has a very low body count. And that, and also, but the truth is, women's mentality is absolutely, connected to sex. If a woman sleeps with a bunch of men, it's harder to penetrate her mind and make her fall in love with you. It is unattractive too. And it's unattractive. But if she's had 30 dudes inside of her, she really didn't think, you know what, this guy's so special. Or she didn't think, you know what, he talked to me rude, I'll go get a new guy. Whereas if a woman's only been with a few guys, she's much more likely to fall in love with you, be a better partner. So the likelihood of her falling completely in love with you and staying loyal to you and really believing you're the only man for her after being through so much trauma and so many men and sleeping with so many dudes and having her heart broken and having those memories of her ex and all that crap she's been through is far less likely than meeting a nice, young, beautiful girl who hasn't been with many men. And she goes, you know what? This is the guy, I like him. Every woman who knows this and every man who watches this can be honest. Women fall in love with the person they lose their virginity to or the second or third guy. They really remember them. They really love them.
Only on feed.
Any woman who slept with 50 dudes, she doesn't even remember who most of them are. She doesn't care. If a woman slept with a bunch of men before you, she's less likely to stick it out through a difficult period of a relationship. She's more likely to just say, you know what, new answers, new good. That's a pretty good answer. And that's the truth. Let me make something clear. If I meet a beautiful 30-year-old woman, I'm not saying I won't sleep with her. That's pretty fucking old. Yeah.
30.
That's pretty fucking
crazy.
There's been times I was drunk.
Okay, your reaction to it, then Andy will let you go, and then after you give your reaction, you're free to take off. Emma, go ahead. What do you think?
I always forget he's British.
Well, he's American, and anyways.
Wasn't that a British accent?
Well,
I don't think
disregard the nationality. What's your reaction to what he said?
Right.
Like the whole body count discussion.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, hold that same energy for men.
Okay, so you want him to also adhere to those standards, not be a hypocrite.
I'm just saying, if you're disgusted by a woman that has a high body count, why can't we be turned off by a man with a high body count?
Okay, I'll respond to that afterwards, but I do have a response to that. Andy, go ahead.
Honestly, I checked out because all I could think about is my beautiful 12-year-old boy that I can't wait to be home with. So
then go ahead. Okay.
See ya. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sydney, your response.
Get out of here. He told her to leave. That's funny.
Yeah, I think it is definitely like a double standard for sure because I don't know, it's two people like taking part in the sex.
Take the books off the table.
Take the books off the table. Down by 9.
Yeah, I guess you could put that. Put it on the ground if you. Yeah.
The Warriors are down. Oh, they fouling Draymond gone for 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I do definitely think it's two people having sex. The body count raises for one or the other. Why is it such a big deal if women have a higher body count and then men have say that men have a higher body count? Why is that not as judged versus if women have a higher body count? That's more judged.
Okay, well, I'll just since that's kind
of
both your thing.
Yeah.
Can I just
don't agree with it.
Well, because it's harder for men to get laid. That's the primary thing. What? Here, put. What? You gave me a look. Well, do the look again, just so that.
It depends on what they look like and what
it's harder for
their
guys
personality.
to get
Because if you're hot and you're a dude, you can fuck a lot of girls.
Even an average-looking girl can run circles around a top-tier guy.
But we don't.
But you can.
But we don't.
But you do.
But we don't.
But
I think a guy that's a 5 is going to fuck
it.
exponentially more women than a girl that's a 7 or an 8.
You think a guy who's a 5
can, or who they
guys will get who they can when they can in any circumstance.
Women sleep with who they want.
Yeah.
Men sleep with who they can.
Yeah.
So you're proving my point. You just said a guy who's a 5 can sleep with more women.
I'm saying a guy that's a 5 will sleep with more women.
They got a barbecue in a dresser drawer.
Yes, if a guy was given the option.
I'm saying in my experience. I'm saying in my experience of very mediocre men, especially in Isla Vista specifically, guys that you could find a dime a dozen of them have 2-3 times my body count, whereas I'm not hideously ugly, but my body count's pretty low just because I don't choose to do that.
Pretty low?
But
a guy who's a 5 is not going to outperform a woman who's a 7.
But he did.
Okay, there's outliers.
He
and
slept
guys,
with all of Isla Vista, and I kept it.
Guys can
kept my circle tight.
I will grant you this: guys can make up for their bad looks in other ways.
That's true.
So if they're incredibly charismatic, or they have social status, or if they have money, those are ways in which guys can kind of make up for it. But when it just comes down to it, it's harder for men to get laid.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
But you disagree.
I'm not arguing against that.
You disagree that it's...
I disagree.
You think it's easier for men to get laid?
In my own personal experience,
don't
I disagree.
understand.
I don't know about like in general, but I've found it that guys get laid easier than
I don't think
like,
they pay
I do.
attention.
Really? Jubilee, what do you think about this?
I mean, you were saying how a guy's looks can, or a guy's other things can make up for his looks. I agree with that. I'm saying with the guy I'm talking to, or whatever. He's like not like the hottest guy ever. He's not the hottest guy ever, but his personality makes up for it.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I think it's a lot easier for girls to get laid. Yeah.
Okay, but so you said in your experience.
In my experience, I don't know about everyone else's, but in mine,
I think if you used your power too, though, because I have this argument back and forth with one of my guy friends, and like we've argued about this, but he said, he's like, if you text a guy and you're just like, hey, you want to come over tonight, like point blank period, easy. But like women are pickier with it. Like I'll like have that thought, but I'm like, that's a lot of effort. I don't want to do that. Like I don't do the hookup thing. But women,
really?
Yeah,
you don't do the hookup thing?
No, I don't. That's not something I'm like interested in.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It kind of gives me the creeps a little bit. Like I think about it, but then I'm just like, I can't.
I think guys just place a lot. I think guys place a lot more importance and power on the body count number, whereas women don't, because I've had a guy tell me personally, the same guy that was a 5 that was like sleeping with half of Isla Vista has literally told me directly, like, the thing that makes you attractive to me, or the thing that makes you more attracted to me, is how low your body count is.
That's right.
So that's where it's like, it's the same thing as like Madonna and Whore Complex, where it's like a man wants a woman that's like motherly and a Madonna, but then at the same time he wants a whore that's going to do the nasty things for him. So there's a very fine line.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right that men generally care more about body count.
Right.
Than
And
women,
I think what was funny to me was that, like, okay, yes, I have a low body count, but for me it's because I am more of a relationship person. Not to say that I haven't. I've had hookups before, but for me, I just didn't really understand, like, okay, yeah, so my body count's like this number and it's low, but it's because I've been with the same person. What makes me different for having sex with the same guy 20 times versus a girl that's had sex with 20 different guys?
Yeah, like I
Where's the logic
there's a
there?
huge difference.
So for
No,
men,
there's
a huge
not.
difference.
So for men, I guess generally it's just a session. But for girls, it's an experience, whether they liked it or not. It's a whole different perspective. Guy, I hit it and whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
But for a girl, it's like, this fool's on me. Like, he smelled a certain way. Like, he rubbed me. He was good in the beginning, and then it got kind of weird. Like, girls dial in when guys just look at it like just another hole or holes.
But like, I
Or
think
just-
like with this guy, he was like, oh,
For
like,
guys,
you know,
it's a
girls in
session. For
Isla
girls, it's an
Vista, they'll go
experience.
out in like 30 guys, 40 guys. And it's like, well, like, yes, I was with one guy, but I've been 30, 40 times. So how does that make me like my value or my, I don't know.
That, well, I mean, there's a whole lot.
It doesn't. That's great.
There's a whole lot there, but in the same, okay, I would rather a girl sleep with one guy 300 times than sleep with 100 guys 3 times.
Why?
Because it's a different guy each
I
time.
have to articulate why I'd prefer not to
I
sleep
think
with
it's just
someone
like,
that's...
I just
okay,
think
I'll
it's,
articulate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think what was articulated to me, I'm sure there's like so many more reasonings behind this from the male perspective, but what was articulated to me is like, oh, well, like, I wouldn't want you sleeping with a bunch of different guys because then that makes you loose. But like, how
Like
would...
you're-
I don't know. That's what
She's talking
he
about
said to
physically,
me.
you
And
sound
it's like,
stupid.
how am I tighter or looser based on the amount of times I've had sex,
I mean-
whether it's the same person or different people?
It's different.
I'm pretty sure that's a myth, unless you're like really super rough with a guy who's really well endowed. Otherwise, like you being, I'm pretty sure that's cap. That whole thing.
cap.
He might have meant it. He might have meant loose in the colloquial sense.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I don't know. I just think it was really weird to be put on a pedestal for a number, like my body count, and then hear him and like his guy friends trash other women for their sexual behaviors. They're just so weird.
I don't.
Why can't it just be equal for everybody, basically?
Yeah.
Well, so it's,
same energy as all.
as far as the whole like, what's the difference between having a whole bunch of sex with one guy and having sex once or just a few times with a bunch of guys? So, I mean, here's a couple reasons why body count matters. STDs, more baggage, the more men you deal with, the more, more likely to have baggage from past relationship, some sort of trauma, whatever. You start chipping away at your ability to pair bond. You remove the intimacy from the act of sex. If sex is just sport to you, if it's just sport fucking, then it's no longer going to be this cherished, special, intimate thing that you do with someone that you care about and either have an emotional connection with or love. That's fine, but the reality is, if you just fuck 300 dudes, you think number 301's gonna be special?
Yeah.
No. Also, it says something about your behavior, your decision making, your temperament. It suggests to me that you're an impulsive individual. If you have a high body count, it sort of necessitates that you take part in hookup culture. You're probably less likely to be concerned about stuff like STDs. I mean, if I'm gonna roll the dice, and sleep with, if I have to choose, like, which one's more likely to have an STD? There's the girl who slept with one guy, and then there's a girl who slept with 100 guys.
So it comes down to who you'd rather not wear a condom.
I mean, body count. I don't think it matters as long as you're safe.
Girls always try to make it sound like
that's not how STDs work. That's not how STDs work.
I mean, I think it was also just like when this was a situation between me and this guy I was seeing, is that like the way they were talking about other women that were like, oh, all Isla Vista girls are sluts. Like, you're not a slut. And it's like, what? I'll be a slut. Like, I can be a slut for one guy. Like, maybe I'm not a slut for everyone, but I don't know. I just think there's like very...
You need not be like a sexually reserved prude.
Yeah.
You can have a low body count and be sexually open and, and have a fulfilling sex life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got blown up. Right when I thought I had something going. Let's play some Battlefield real quick. Check out the score. Some commercial. Check out the score in a second.
All U.S. forces retreating.
Right when I'm about to get in the Battlefield game, they tell me the map is over. So we're gonna wait till the new map comes back. Looking for a new video. Oh yeah, this one. I forgot. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. You dig? Give me 1 second. We back. Hey, I had to take a little break for a second. Let's go. Let's see what this new video is.
This music. Sorry.
And you need to truly understand, if your Joe Schmo, average in nearly every way, in Starbucks,
bad music.
You ain't getting deals ever. Two girls will never be lonely. As much as you might be unhappy with the possible suitors, you can at least f*** about them. flirt if you feel sad. There are men out here in the world who have genuine loneliness. I mean, I can prove this statistically. Why do you think it's all the men killing themselves compared to the women?
Oh, okay. Well, shout out.
Themselves.
Shout out to Fresh and Fit. Check them out on YouTube. That's a clip from their podcast with Andrew Tate. He didn't really drop a whole bunch of bombs, but look.
Men just don't express themselves. Like, they could be lonely, you just don't know, of course. But it's like,
men are expressing themselves.
not that I
They're expressing themselves. It's not that men aren't trying. Men are trying. It's just women are rejecting them. Think of the guys that you reject, that you turn down. Most other women are also rejecting them too.
Everybody is rejecting them.
I give them a shot.
But that's why it's harder for men to get laid. You don't think so?
That.
Okay, let me ask. Have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
I mean, what do you mean? Like, first time meeting him, he's like, yeah, I want to. Like, no.
Have you ever been talking to a guy you just met, first date, and you don't want to? He wants to sleep with you. Maybe you're making out. He's trying to go for it, and you're just like, no. Has that happened?
No.
So every time, and that's fine. But every time the guy goes for it,
no, they usually don't.
Let's go.
They don't go for it.
I don't really like that shit. So like.
You don't like when guys try to sleep with you?
Not after like a first date or anything. Like I like to get to know them first.
She just doesn't want to get to that point of them doing it.
I don't let them get to that.
Thank you for proving my point. You don't let them get to that point. Do you think they want to?
Yeah, I'm amazing.
But you're proving my point.
Okay.
You're proving my point.
I'm starting to see your side of the story.
Okay, Jubilee. Have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
Yes.
Okay. Sydney.
Good 24 hours.
Emma, have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
You said a good 24 hours.
Has a guy ever made you wait for sex? Where
yes.
The first time?
Yes.
First time?
Yes. Actually, a few times.
I don't disbelieve it, but that's some outlier But okay, fine. Jubilee. Has a guy ever made you wait for sex?
It depends on the situation. Like, am I going over there knowing that we're just gonna hook up, or
this is the first time ever? I'm not talking like.
Oh.
No.
I'm not talking like you've already hooked up. I'm talking the first time.
Oh, then I would like to redact my statement. Well, first time after.
Okay. Go ahead.
After like a few dates, and I've wanted to have sex with them, they've been like, no. But like first time, no.
No, but I mean, okay, had you guys already hooked up before?
No.
Okay, so then you all of a sudden wanted to fuck, and they didn't?
Yeah.
But were you, let me clarify, were you pushing for it?
No.
Well,
I would never push for it. That's like fuck.
Okay, I don't mean push for it, but like.
Clarifying. Were you clarifying that you wanted something
What I'm
to
saying
happen?
is that
yeah.
It's one thing if you want sex, but if you don't communicate that, whereas guys will like. We will initiate, and then the girl will say no, and then obviously wait till next time or whatever. So you said you wanted to have sex. Did you make a move on the guy, and he said no, let's keep waiting?
Yeah.
That's cap. Come on.
Stop the cap.
Come on.
It's only happened a few times though.
All right. I mean, I don't think that's an impossible scenario, but it's probably an outlier situation.
To be fair, I've only been on a date with a very few amount of guys. I've only like had sex with a very few amount of guys. So my like perspective on all of this is very like slim.
Okay. Fair enough.
the guy I'm talking to, I barely met him like last weekend, and we were like making out or whatever, and he's like, let's go to my room, and I was like, okay. Didn't do anything. I told him like, hey, I'm not gonna have sex with you. And he's like, okay, that's fine. I left, whatever. Next day, see him again. I said, hey, we're not going to. Didn't.
You got a list?
Woke up in the morning, caved, but like, that's because I wanted to. But like, I still made him wait. I made him wait a good like 24 hours. But roles reversed. I can't remember me. I don't think a guy. I mean, guys will fuck anything. Like they just want to in general.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't think a guy's ever told me like no. We're gonna wait.
Is it attractive
said, "I don't
when
think a
you're
guy
kicking it
ever
with a
told me
guy
no."
and he's not going out of his way to try to? You?
100%.
Yeah, love it.
Isn't that why you him after the third day in the morning?
Right?
No. I just wanted to.
Sydney?
Once with
What
my
the heck? Did the game freeze?
my like ex thing. Yeah,
That's
like we were like,
unusual.
but like
The
I
game
liked how
usually
slow we went.
never
Like he didn't even
freezes.
kiss me until like the third or fourth date. So like it was like almost like really like it was like I was slightly irritated because I was like, why is nothing happening? But then I was also like, this is really nice that it's like going so slow.
You know what though? I do think you guys are a bit on
And I
the
got
younger
some
side,
money
so I
out
do
of
think
chicken. I
that
ain't
there's
even
an
do nothing with it.
explanation to these guys taking it slow. When guys are really if they're inexperienced, or maybe they're scared to make a move, then they just won't make a move. So that could be perceived as making you wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if these were like younger relationships,
which is how it was with my
yeah, like I mean, I remember when I was 17, 18, like it took me a little longer to, you know, make a move to go for the kiss because I was a bit more nervous about it. But now it's just like,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, Juby?
Yeah, I mean, like, definitely like not on the same. But I was saying like, guys making their first move and girls making their first move.
Girls don't really make the first.
Oh,
move.
I do.
Yes,
I've
we
done it so many
do.
times.
It's so fun to do
I do
it.
it.
It's kind of
I love it.
doing it.
You do it.
Occasionally. I don't
Okay,
like doing
occasionally.
it, but occasionally, yeah.
Oh, I'll do it if a guy's not doing it. I'll go for it.
I do it majority.
Okay, so you think it's easier for
In my life,
in
and
your
the
life.
people
No, but
I know.
I'm speaking in general.
Generally, I don't know.
I would say, like, I don't believe that it's easier for men, even in your life, to get laid.
Okay.
Because maybe you could get laid super easily. Do you disagree with that?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I agree with
You're
you.
on a dating. Have you ever been on a dating app?
I have, but I deleted it after. Like
Okay,
a week.
well, dating apps would be a good way to do it.
Damn, bro, I can't get up
But like,
the freaking
we
hill.
could walk. We could go outside right now on this street right here. This is the main thoroughfare. Hold on. I could walk with you. I could pretend to be your gay best friend, and I could get you laid for you. I'd be like, I'd go up to, here's what I do. I'd go up to a guy, be the gay best friend. Hey, do you see that girl over there? Hey, I mean, this would work better in a party type environment. It's a f***ing Tuesday, but I could still do it.
Right.
I'd go up to a
You
guy,
still
be
could
like,
do
hey, do you
it.
see that girl over there? She
Definitely.
thinks you're cute. She's down. Just play your cards right. Just say what's up, go introduce yourself, and boom.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
A
and,
girl
like,
could not do that to a guy. Like, for example, none of you could be my agents in getting me pussy.
Yeah, I could.
Why?
You could not, okay. You could not go up to a girl on my behalf and say, do you see that guy over there?
Yeah, I could.
No, because then he's a coward.
No,
if he doesn't say it
that's
himself.
Sydney. That's exactly
Exactly.
what I'm about to say. If you went up to a girl on my behalf, the girl would be like, he's a pussy. Why isn't he just coming up to me? Why does he need you? She's immediately gonna be like, nah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I understand both point of views. Like I go out to the bar on college night with like one of my guy buddies, and like we like wingman each other. But no, like coming from like if as a woman, like if another girl came up to me and be like, oh my god, like hey, that guy over there, he's like really into you. Like you should like. I'd be like, well, come to me and like say it yourself. Like it's different than me as a woman like going up to him and shooting my shot versus another girl being like, hey, you should go shoot your shot. Because it's like, well, why doesn't he want to do it to me himself?
That what he just said exactly. What the fuck did I get here? What? Sniper? Holy sheesh. That's crazy.
Stifler here, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead.
My, like, objectively.
Your appearance, 1 to 10.
He said your appearance. I'm trying to change up the question.
This is hard.
It's a number. Pick a
I have self-esteem issues.
You have self-esteem issues? Tell us about your
The word is
self-esteem
down
issues.
3.
I'll tell you that some days it's like a 10 and some days it's a 4.
God damn. I can't
Okay.
fucking get a kill.
So what is it now?
I think I'm sitting at a solid like 6.5.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
You know what? Self-love, 7.
Boom.
Wow.
Go ahead.
I think if you're ever going to rate yourself, you should always rate yourself a 10 because you become more attractive when you hear how a person thinks. When somebody starts to show you how they think, they're hot, right?
Sydney hates this question, but okay, so you think you're a 10. Okay, Sydney, what about you?
10.
Sydney?
I do it every time.
I thought you would have learned by now.
Do you not agree?
That you like say a crappy lesson with it? Yeah, I learned that part.
Okay, so you're still a crappy lesson. It's a fantastic lesson.
It doesn't
Okay, so you're a 10.
change. Yeah.
Okay, she's a 10. Jubilee?
7.
Okay.
I don't know right now because I had an allergic reaction like a month ago and it still hasn't cleared up that much.
Let's just say pre-allergic reaction.
But wait, why isn't she hot with the allergic reaction?
It just messes with my self-esteem a lot and I don't really like it.
Yeah,
but before
Warriors
maybe
down.
like a 7.5. Maybe an 8.
Kiki?
No.
Okay, she declines to answer. Brandon?
A solid 8.
Oh, come on.
I give myself
Now I just look conceited.
a 6.9 on a good day.
Oh, you guys.
I like the 6'9".
Does anybody want to revise their answer? I have some makeup remover here. Oh, we can't see that. But.
Oh, 6'9".
Huh?
So some days it's a 6, some days it's a 9. Wait, it's upside down. Wait.
No, it's not.
What?
I'm going to be an 11 if you give me that Neutrogena makeup remover because I look better without makeup.
I'm not wearing it.
Because I'm like nearly 50
You're wearing
now.
some...
I'm wearing eyelashes.
Rate
I put them on
myself.
yesterday.
Oh yeah, she did my lashes too.
Well, that's...
And my nails.
Oh, wow. Yeah, by the way, guys, Jubilee. Jubilee does nails in Santa Barbara. So if you need your nails done, fellas, Mike Davis, and you're ever in Santa Barbara, hit her up. She does it
I'll do
great.
them on the show. I'm doing them on the show.
Yeah, I guess...
I'm going to paint them.
Yeah.
It was your idea, not mine.
Okay, we have how many 10s at the table? 2. We got 2 10s at the table. I got a roast. Forgive me, Sydney.
And we're both from Sydney.
No.
Because her name, and you're from Australia.
I'm from Sydney. It's a thing.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are 10s. So that means that there are no women that are more attractive than you. Correct?
No, because everybody... this is just showing you everybody's self-esteem. Like
Everyone's
I said,
a 10?
Everyone's a 10 in my books. We are all beautiful and worthy of being in love and loved and all of those things. I just think it upsets me when everybody says that they're lower than a 10. Like, come on, guys.
I mean, that's just delusion. If everyone's a 10, it's just delusional.
Well, we shouldn't be rating each other in the first place. We should be loving ourselves exactly the way we are.
Well, we all make judgment calls about.
Holy shit, bro! I can't see nothing, or I didn't make it.
Either
and
physical
it's not cool.
characteristics, or it's not good.
No, not at all.
So you have no standards or boundaries when it comes to who you pick to date.
The guy said on your looks.
Yeah, your looks.
So
that's a huge thing for both men and women.
Yeah, I mean, there's things like talent crush, people who make you laugh. You can find somebody so attractive from so many different ways. I mean, I've dated everyone, like somebody who was paraplegic in a wheelchair to dwarfism. I don't care. I just think we're all beautiful and this shit needs to stop. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, that's a very idealistic, and perhaps you're an outlier, but the fact of the matter is that for most people, for both men and women, looks play a pretty major factor in
sad.
picking a partner. I don't think it's sad. I think you should look at other things too.
Yeah.
But
absolutely. And it's nice to take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong, I'm a health and wellness expert. But at the end of the day, our intentions and our hearts are what's beautiful. Bottom line.
I'd like to revise my answer then.
Good.
What?
I'm an 8 with a great ass. I have a really good ass, so I'm gonna round it up.
A lot of good assets.
Fit check? Fit check? I mean, you can't say that and then not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Follow my Instagram.
Anyone else want to revise?
I thought you were going to revise to